For WTSA News and for Brattleboro Community Television on this Wednesday, January 11th, my name is Ian Kelly. These are the stories we're following at this hour. Vermont's Agency of Education says COVID-19 continues to affect student performance. The agency released preliminary state-level results from the Smarter Balanced Assessment Program and the Vermont Science Assessment. The Smarter Balanced Assessments are administered annually in the spring to students in grades 3 through 9, measuring students' mastery of Common Core state standards in English language arts and math. The Vermont Science Assessment, assessing student proficiency under the Next Generation Science Standards, is given to students in grades 5, 8, and 11. Preliminary results show less than half of the students tested are performing at or above grade level. Moderna plans to quadruple its price for the COVID-19 vaccine, up to $130 per dose. Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, the incoming chairman of the Senate Committee on Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions, sent a letter to Moderna's CEO urging the company to reconsider its decision. The price hike planned by the company would make the vaccine unaffordable for millions of Americans. Estimates show that the cost of producing the vaccine is now as low as $2.85 per dose. Governor Scott's administration will hold a series of briefings for legislators over the next 2 weeks on a range of issues that are important to Vermont communities. The briefings will provide an efficient overview of major issue areas that the governor will prioritize this session and allow for an open exchange between executive and legislative branch officials. One goal is to provide lawmakers the opportunity to communicate with and hear from administrative officials, and that's administration officials, on topics that are important to them and their constituents, but may not fall under their committee's jurisdiction. Discussions are planned this week on public safety, climate issues, and the economy. New Hampshire this week joined Vermont in asking FEMA to access the damage by the pre-Christmas storm. It's been more than 2 weeks since the winter storm rolled through our region, knocking out power to tens of thousands. Some communities in New Hampshire are still cleaning up. And like the damage caused across Vermont during the December storm, New Hampshire is in the process of applying for federal emergency disaster funds. About 126,000 Granite State residents lost power during the storm. FEMA officials are expected to be on the ground for several weeks, but officials say it could be several months before an official declaration is declared. WTSA Sports, the Celtics host the Pelicans tonight. Tip-off against New Orleans is at 7:30. Locally, in girls basketball action yesterday, Leland and Gray beat Long Trail 40-32. In boys basketball, Leland and Gray losing to Rivendell 69-48. And Bellows Falls beat Springfield 58-55. You can hear Brattleboro take on Milton in boys hockey action this evening on your home for Colonel Sports, 99.5 The Beast FM, AM 1450, and at 995thebeast.com, beginning at 7 o'clock this evening with the Colonel's pregame show. For WTSA News and for Brattleboro Community Television here on this Wednesday, January 11th, have a safe and tremendous rest of your day, everybody. My name is Ian Kelly.